Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you. I had lipstick on my teeth yesterday at the beginning of the video. Bless your hearts. If you noticed, nobody said anything, but I appreciate it. So I'm checking today. Make sure I don't have any. Let's start over again. Blooper. Hi everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is, as promised, I'm going to be putting together my two-tiered tray here. Miss Bella sent me this beautiful tray, and we're gonna decorate this up into the blue and white cottage style. I encourage you, if you haven't checked out Bella D Designs website, I will put a link in the description below. Also, check out her YouTube channel. She's got a lovely YouTube channel. She's a fantastic decorator, crafter, all around beautiful, sweet natured, lovely Christian lady. Y'all will love her. So anyway, we're gonna do that first, and then I'm going to answer, I think I have 4 questions, and I need to do a demo with one of them with a bunny and a bow. And then we will go out to the living room's bay window, and I'll show you where this two-tiered tray is gonna sit and with what. All right, so let's get started. First, I hope everybody's doing okay, and thank you guys so much for all of your sweet comments on yesterday's video and on all of the pictures of Maverick and our visit, that showed you all about our visit there in my Facebook group and here on YouTube. Thank you guys so very much. Also, before we get started, I have a prayer request for you guys, if you don't mind. We have a lovely lady that's always in our midst here on YouTube and in my Facebook group. Her name is Kim Nicholas. She's always leaving me the sweetest comments. She's always contributing in my Facebook group like crazy, showing all of her beautiful works and asking questions and engaging with everybody. She's everybody's friend. Everybody loves her. If y'all could please pause in your day to say a little prayer for our Kim. She is struggling right now. She's pretty sick. So if y'all could just say a quick prayer for her. I know a lot of you have been asking after her in my Facebook group. But I just want to come back and tell you that I've been in contact with her this morning. She's doing okay. She's just really sick, you guys. She's just really sick, and she could use, a little bit of prayer in her corner. So if y'all could lift her up in prayer, I would sure appreciate it, and to help her feel better. Kim, we love you. We hope you're feeling better, girl. Hugs all around to you. Mwah. Thank you guys so much for that. Now, let's see. Okay, let me turn my camera, and we're gonna do this two-tier tray. It's not gonna take me very long, I don't think. I have way more things sitting here than I know I'm gonna need, but I'm gonna show you everything that I have, and we're gonna put together a pretty two-tiered tray. Let me get my tea. I have my tea here. I'll get that back when I'm answering questions here. Okay, here we go with this beautiful two-tiered tray. It's absolutely lovely. You can see it's got some rivets on it. It's got a little metal element and a brushed wood element. I love this. This is one of my very favorite pieces with which to work, and it almost spins all by itself. Look at that. It doesn't. I don't have it on a Lazy Susan, but look, she's got it kind of up on a pedestal, which helps it spin really nicely when I'm going to make it here. Okay, now here is everything that I have. I mean, I've got tons and tons and tons of items here. I know I want to use 2 tufts of ivy. These are my little, get these out, my little tea sets. One that Amanda gave me, that one, I believe. And then one that was mine when I was a child. which was this one. And I've got them all glue dotted together here. So I want to use both of those in this design. That's all I have in here. And I have this vase that I want to use. Look at this pineapple. I don't know whether I'll use that or not. And I've got a little milk glass vase that one of you guys gave me. So, and then I have a basket full of goodies here. And I'm not sure what I'll use out of this. I know I want some blueberries. So first off, let me start by, that's one of my older Longenberger baskets, by the way. What's the date on this puppy? 1991. My goodness. There we go. I thought it was pretty old. Okay, now let's see here. First of all, I want to figure out what I want to do with the ivy. Again, I only want 2 tufts, one for up top and one for the bottom. Let me move. Okay, and I know I want my vase sitting there. And I'm pretty sure I want this vase with something in it sitting down here, about like that. So, and I don't want the ivy to be large and in charge. I also have to keep in mind what I have sitting on either side of this out in the living room. Might need a glue dot to help to keep that in place like that. I just have it, I have one of the sprigs kind of wrapped around the center post there. Okay, so I think I want that one coming that way, and I think I want this one. And y'all know what? These are my last 2 pieces of ivy that I have in my coffers. Or at least that's not in a bin that I don't know about anyway. That's out in my garage in my floral coffers. This is it. This is the last one I have. I can't even believe it. So I want the other one coming out this way. Okay, and let's see. I might fool around with that a little bit more. I know I want this, pretty much this entire tuft of blueberries right up in that vase. I got this vase on deep sale at Hobby Lobby last year, and it was, I think that says $6.24. It's like in the 90% off department. I just love it. And I just want blueberries in it. That's very simple. That's all I want. And then I have a couple of tufts of blueberries in here. And I think that's all I want to go in this little, oops, in this little vase down here. And just a couple of tufts of blueberries. Nothing over the top and crazy. Okay, now I know for sure I want these little plates. And I got these little tiny little plate holders off of Amazon last week. Aren't they cute? I think I want one there-ish and one. I bet you couldn't guess that I was going to put that down there, could you? Kind of down there. And let's see if I can find a place. I know I definitely want the little tea sets. Let's see. One there. And then one kind of mirroring it in a little, you know, a little bit down there. All right. This is a bird that one of you guys gave me, and I definitely want her here. I think Mick, I think you gave me her, didn't you? Pretty sure. And then I just have a blue ball. Now, I think I'll just put it kind of in the back, just as a background. And honest to Pete, you guys, I don't want a lot more than that on this. I really don't. I really want it to, you know, just be soft and subtle. Let's see, what else do I have in here? I have little, I forgot about these. Look at these. I have these. Look, I could do, that looks pretty. Ooh, I like that. Just because I have it doesn't mean I need to use it, right? This little white bird. That's kind of cute. Then I've got these salt and pepper shakers that I really love. I got these from Cracker Barrel. And this is what I had in here before, but I might move these out in the kitchen here. Aren't they cute? I forgot I had these, so I think I'm going to actually sit these right over in front of my corner shelf there. Then I have one more blue ball that I don't think I don't want to use that. I've got Choose Grace, and I've got Come In and Get Cozy. So how about Come In and Get Cozy? And that's really it, you guys. I don't want to go, I don't think it'll fit down there, will it? I'll put that in the back. Just as a, more for color than for anything else. This is really cute. I need to find a place for that. Virginia, and it has all the little, like a cardinal and a crab and Monticello. And this is from Starbucks. This is a little thing from Starbucks. So it's really cute, but I don't think I'm gonna set it on the tray here, but I'll find a place for it. So there we go. I just have another picture holder, and then I had this Love, Forgive, and Be Thankful, and that kind of matches the tray, but I think I prefer using the white. So I think that's it, y'all. I think that's all I want to do. Let's see, would the Choose Grace be cuter there because it's longer? Yeah, I think that would look cute. I could always Come In and Get Cozy can go up there. How about that? There we go. I love it. Looks super cute. Super, super cute. Just like that. Very soft and subtle. I think I will get a glue dot, and I'm going to glue dot that down right like that. And trust me, you're not going to see the back of it too much. Alrighty. I love it. I love how that worked out. So I'm going to put this over in that corner of the kitchen, over there where the black light is, right over there. So, but that's pretty. I love that just as is. So let me turn you back around here. And okie dokie, how easy is that, you guys? I'm telling you, anybody could do this. That does not have to be hard. I love doing the 2-tier trays. They challenge me a little bit. There's something I just started doing, about a year and a half or so ago. I started out with a 3-tier tray here in the kitchen, which I need to pull out for another holiday or something. I love that. I have a wrought iron 3-tiered, very tall 3-tiered tray. That's really a lot of fun to work with. But I like to switch out my decor between, and change out my staple pieces sometimes, like I have this tray here that Chris just made me. So that's going to be a staple piece for a while here on this counter, on this island, because I love it. But anyway, what I was fixing to say is I have one of those blue balls left. I have one more left. And these little stands, I got these over at Country Treasures over in Harrisonburg, Virginia, and these are the spiffiest little things. And I tried to find some more on Amazon, and I can't find them. I can't find them. If any of you guys see these, let me know. please, because I would love to purchase some more of them. I think I bought 4 that day, and I can also just ride over there again and get some more, but let's face it, it'd be easier if they had them on Amazon, which they don't. But anyway, so I'll find a place to put that little blue ball. By the time the home tour gets here, you'll see wherever I figured out to place that thing. But I will tell you true, I have utilized pretty much, other than that salt and pepper shaker and this little thing, I've pretty much utilized all of the blue and white accents that I own. Honestly, I really have. I've incorporated a lot of things into the house. I bought a couple of new things to do this decor, like this cobalt pitcher that I got with the glasses that Chris and I are both using. But I feel really good. I feel really good that I didn't overbuy with the blue and white, but yet I bought what I needed and what I could utilize. And I'm quite happy with myself that I don't have a bunch of blue and white left over here, and I don't know what to do with it. So I'm very happy about that. But anyway, all right, let's go into some questions here. And okay, the first one is from Dolorosa Castro. I hope I got that right, honey. Thank you for sharing your beautiful grandson. My question is, how long do you keep your Easter decorations up? I love all the bunnies. Me too. I love all the bunnies. And I usually just keep the Easter decorations up till Easter. Normally after Easter, they all come down. I might leave them up a week, or something after that, but I usually try to transition into, what will be this year Easter falls in April. So we'll fall into some spring decor, or I may take it back to just the blue and white again, which is springy within its own right, I may do some spring accents. Who knows what I'll do. I really don't want to incorporate like a whole nother color, like lemons or ladybugs or things like that. I really don't want to do that because that will pigeonhole me into that kind of decor, and I really don't want to do that. I really want to have this generic decor speak for itself and be able to go through the entire year. So I'm not sure what we'll do after Easter, you guys. I don't know. I don't even know whether I'm going to do patriotic this year, although I don't know that I can't not do that. Usually I'll do that by May for Memorial Day. Start working on that in May. But we'll see. I don't know. We'll see where the tide takes us this year. But usually for Easter, only about a week after Easter, and then all the bunnies hop on back down the basement and get put away. Now there's some I leave out though. Like this guy I'm fixing to work with here. I might leave him out for the summer. Why can't I leave a bunny out like this? I mean, he's generic enough. He doesn't look like an Easter bunny. I'm going to be pulling Easter bunnies out that have colors on them and whatnot. But this guy, he's nice and generic, and I don't see why he couldn't just sit right there on my table. I love him. I use some bunnies like I do birds. Birds are a really good accent piece for me. Like Liz, for instance, she uses her roosters and her chickens, which are awesome. Where I tend to gravitate more toward the birds and bunnies like this, things like that. And that's just two different tastes, and that's okay. I think they're both awesome. And I think both she and I do a pretty good job at utilizing those things and pull them throughout each decor and each season, Give her kudos all the time, Liz, over there at Traditions by the Seasons. She's awesome. So, but anyway, that about a week, usually, except for those that I decide to keep out. So stick with me and we'll figure out what I'm keeping out and what I'm putting away this year. I have a whole bunny family to bring out here, though, for Easter. Some of my old subscribers will know what I'm talking about. Wait till y'all see them. They're awesome. Okay, thank you for that question, Dolorosa. I hope I got that right. Okay, number 2 is from Terry Davis. Hi, Arlene. Your grandson is a doll. Could you tell me what you use in your hair to make the curls stay? Mine always goes limp. It will just not hold. Thank you and have a great rest of your week. I think that now today, of course, I don't have, this is, for those of you who don't know, this is a hair piece, by the way. This bun is a messy bun hair piece. It's not my hair, although I did a pretty good job at matching it, you know, but I have it linked in my Amazon shop, and I will try to remember to link the tutorial of where and the minute mark of where I showed you guys how I put this up and in. So of course I don't have my hair down today to answer this question. I didn't remember that this was one of my questions. Go me. But what I used for this week's hair, and this was me yesterday, and that's 2-day hair. This is 3-day hair, and I'll go another day yet with you know, and maybe another day. It just depends. I use dry shampoo. That's one of my hints. And I didn't bring any out here, Terry, but I've got some linked in my Amazon shop. Sorry, I got something in my eye. I've got some linked in my Amazon shop, some dry shampoo. And I use that starting about day 3, and I just lift up my hair and rub it through my hair and get it all nice and in there. And that helps my curl hold. Pretty much the first day I do my hair, hairspray is what holds my curls. I'm not even kidding. I have I have a lot of hair, but it's fine, and it's poker straight, poker straight. But this time I used a little something different. This time I used some Euphoria Style. Sorry, I just went and pulled this out of my sink, out of my drawer. It's styling foam mousse. So I used this for the last 2 days, the last 2 videos you've seen. I used, the hairdo came from, no, just yesterday's, I guess, because I didn't do a video. My pictures with Maverick, yesterday's video, and then today's video, I'm still working where I used this Euphoria Style. The Euphoria is what my salon uses. That's their main, you know, product that they use. Also, Billy told me about this, and I had purchased it and didn't even realize I had it. Well, remembered I had it after she used it. This is Euphoria Style. This is Beach Texture Spray. It's called Sea Spritz. And you spray this on, and it helps to protect your hair from the heat. And it seems to really have helped my curls. But you lift up your hair and you put it in, much like I do the dry shampoo. So those are 2 products that I'm working with in this, you know, since I wash my hair. Those are different than what I normally use, though. What I normally use is, and again, I'm sorry, I grabbed this out of my drawer. This is my go-to product from Redken. I used Redken Hardware 16. This is a gel. Sorry. And you can see it's just a clear, whether I can get it to come up out of there. Of course I can't. No, don't work for her, Lynn, you know, because we just don't want it to work today. Anyway, trust me, it's a clear gel. It's just one of those days, you guys. It's just one of those days. And I swear by this stuff. I put this stuff right down to my scalp, and I pull it out. I make sure when you put it on your hand that you put it through your fingers too. You put it to your scalp, and then you pull your hands and your fingers out through your hair and get it from scalp to end. Great stuff. Hardware, Redken Hardware. I think I have this linked in my Amazon shop too. My beauty, all this is in my beauty shop, or my beauty storefront. And then this is one thing I like that I need to get some more of. I'm pretty much out of this. This is called Guts, and this is from Redken as well. And this is what you put right on your scalp, and it helps to give your hair a lift. It really doesn't help with curls, I will say that. And don't tell Billy, my hairdresser, that I said this, but before I curl my hair, I will spray it with hairspray. And I know you beauticians out there are cringing, going, no, Arlene, don't do that. You're going to dry out your hair. But it really helps my hair, you know, it really helps me to hold the curl. I will say though, Terry, I will say that my hair will hold the curl, except on the first day. After the first day, and after I get more product in my hair with the dry shampoo and stuff, it really does tend to want to hang on to the curl a little bit. It might get a little wavy-er unless I touch it up, you know, but now you've guys seen me with my hair straight just recently, and it is straight, poker straight. So whatever curl you see in my hair is curl that I've placed there. It's not what the Lord gave me. It's what the hair curling iron gave me. Okay, Terry, thank you for that question. Okay. Now, this is an interesting question. I might have to turn my camera here, or at least put it down a little bit here. This lady had asked me a few questions, and I answered a couple of them that I needed to answer her right in where she asked. But this is from J. Ray. She said, could you please show us how to attach a bow around the neck of a figurine, such as a bunny, without attaching it with wire? And I said to her quickly in my comment that I normally, when I tie a bow around a bunny's neck, I will just tie a bow around its neck, and I'll show you how I do that. I don't usually attach a ready-made bow or anything. So let me turn my camera around here, and I will show you how I do that. And he's got a little neck. He doesn't have a very big neck, but I got a big old 2.5 inch. I just grabbed this on my way in. So I thought, well, what in the world? I'll just go ahead and use this. Got this ribbon from craftoutlet.com. This is pretty, I made a wreath out of this. Okay, so I'm going to tie a bow right around his little neck. And actually, I'm going to fold it in half like that to do it. I would not recommend using 2.5 inch ribbon. And I'm just going to pull out, I don't know, a good bit, because I'll want to, give him some tails. So what I'll do is I'll just fold it right in half like that. See that? And I'll put the open side down. And I'll make sure, if I don't have a long enough ribbon, I'll make sure that I have the longer of the two pieces of ribbon on the left-hand side. And I've got enough ribbon here. I'm not going to worry about that, because it takes more from your left than it does from your right to make a bow. From your left hand than it does to make a square bow. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a square. My mama taught me how to make a square knot, and I turned it into how to make a square bow. And it's just pretty much, you take your left piece of ribbon over your right, and you pull it up. I've got a lot of ribbon here. And you pull it tight right around his neck. And you can tell I want this bow kind of offset to the side. Then you make a loop with your left, come over with your right, and then you're going to want to twist to bring the right side up, and with your thumb, push it through. And that is going to keep your tails below the loops, if you will. If I would have gotten myself smaller ribbon, this would be easier, but I'm going to get this to work. And then what I normally do is open the loops up. Now this guy has one big bow, okay? And put it on the side. It probably doesn't need to be quite that big, but you get the drift here. Here we go. This guy, I probably would put it this way since his head is kind of heading that way. But I'll tell you, I'd really rather it be on this side. Makes me feel better. I don't know why. It just makes me feel better. And there we go. And then what I would do with I would probably do, let's do, dovetails. Just fold it in half, and usually I have it the other direction, but I cut up. There we go. Just like that, something like that. Tilt it if you want. Also too, you could do tails like if you wanted them to be graduated in length, larger in the longer in the back and the shorter in the front. Actually, let's do it this way. Come this way, and then make this one a little shorter. There you go. So that's one way I would do it. It looks cute. And then the other way, super cute little dude. Let me go get the other bunny. And I don't know whether she means, let me see if I can find a, I don't know whether I have a ready-made like funky bow. I'll be right back. Okay, I picked up some of this that I had in the garage. Let's say I wanted to make a very quick funky bow to put around it. I'm going to cut myself 6 pieces of ribbon, and I'm going to cut them at about 15 inches long. I'll be right back. Now, and then I have 1 piece there, and I want to have 1 more piece, and we're going to make a couple of tails too. Okay, so one of these pieces will be used to tie it around his neck. But let's make a very, very quick funky bow. I've got a pipe cleaner here, and we will make a very quick, very little, real cute little funky bow here. And we're going to fold this ribbon in half, and we're going to go to about, I'm going to make it a 4-inch loop. I'm going to go to that back tail, and we're going to twist it. Okay, and we're going to do 2 loops up from center, my thumb being center. Accordion it in there side by side by side. Go to the back tail and twist. Then the next one, we're going to go 4 inches. I'm going to turn that loop down from center and accordion it in side by side by side like that. Flip that back tail so the right side is, at least for now, heading in the same direction. Flatten out that loop and make sure you have all of 4 inches and accordion it in there. And go to that back tail and twist. One piece of ribbon in, and that will pull it up against the bunny's neck. And then I want another one that I'm going to make tails out of. Okay, now there we can see we have all of our ribbon together. I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, we're going to put it over the center, and make sure you have the pipe cleaner kind of from side to side in the center. Pull the bottom around the bottom and the top around the top. Use the hand that you held the bow shut with as resistance. Pull against these fingers. Get these fingers up as close as you can. Wrap that other hand around and pinch and twist. Twist, twist, twist. Now, next thing, this is very quick funky bow tutorial, you guys, is I want to fluff this bow. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Anyway, if I wanted to, I could use the pipe cleaner and put it around its neck. But I don't want to do that because I don't think that looks as pretty as cutting the pipe cleaner down and utilizing the 1 set of ribbons that I put on. And I will fix him once I get the bow tied on. And I'm going to tie the bow on much like I did the other one. Left over right. And you could just do a little knot. That would be cute. Let's do that. I don't want to do another bow over here. Let's just do a little square knot right over left. And just a little tiny square knot. Okay, and then we'll just cut them like that. Now, let's turn this fella around. Now, this is one heck of a bow we've got going on here, huh? But that's okay. We can fix it and pull it where we want it to go. And what I would probably do with the tails is I may even take a glue dot and glue it onto his little head there in the back and then underneath of his chin so it doesn't come up and cover his eye, you know. Let me do that. Let me get a glue dot. I'm just doing this on the fly, you guys. I've never done anything quite like this, but that's okay. Pull it, and that way it's not kind of in his face, but cute, you know. And then just with the little ties over here, you could pull it around. You can move, well, you'd have to undo your glue dots. You could put it in the front. You could put it in the back, on his back. That might be cute, you know. That would be cute. Like he's carrying a little bow on his back. Little bow tie on the front. Sky's the limit. Very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, so there's two ways, and the only other way that I would have to show you would be a 2-loop, 2-tailed bow, which is like which I'm not going to cut it off of this roll, but all I would do is just take one strip and pull it to myself, and then another strip and pull it up and overlap, and make a center loop like that, and then grab it from behind and pull it up, and there you have a 2-loop, and then put your pipe cleaner through the middle, and you have a 2-loop, 2-tailed bow. You cut that in half and you have a 2-loop, 2-tailed bow. And then you could put another strip and tie it into the back too to tie it on. But it would look just like that. So you could do this look like that without having to, you know, make a bow. So there you go. I hope that helps you out there. Okie dokie, I hope that helped you. I don't remember who asked the question now. J. Ray, I hope that helped you. I hope that showed you what, you know, kind of what I was talking about or what you were asking. I don't know. That's a big bow for that little bunny though. But it's cute. So, although I won't probably keep it on these bunnies. These bunnies, I want them to stand alone. But you know, I've certainly been known to put bows on bunnies and bows on bears and bows around people's wrists and, you know, all kinds of stuff. So, if you know, once you learn how to do a bow, I encourage you, for those of you who want to learn how to make a craft bow, I have a Bow 101 series that is, you can always find it right on my homepage of my YouTube. But if you just put in, you know, put a search in for funky bow tutorial or bow tutorial, a plethora of videos will come up for you here on my channel. And I teach the funky bow, a round bow, a tiered bow, and just recently a loopy bow. Probably need to add a loopy bow into my Bow 101 tutorial playlist. So, but anyway, hopefully that helped you, and that's what you were talking about. If not, I taught you how to make a really quick, cute little funky bow and to tie a square bow. So, okay, and then my last question here is from Analancy Robertson. I hope I got your name right. Hi, Arlene. I've been trying to ask you this question for a long time now. Will it be okay? It's not because she's asked me and I haven't seen it. I think maybe she was just, maybe this is one of her first comments, something like that. Will it be okay for you to do a small tutorial about your fabric bunnies that you use to make? I would really love to see how you make them, and I will enjoy them if I'm able to make them myself. Thank you for your time, for reading my message. Nothing but blessings and good things to come for you and your whole family. I watch you always, even though I don't send much comments to you, but I always watch you. You are such a pretty lady, oh, with a good heart. I wish there were more people like you. God bless. Well, thank you so much, Anna Lancey. I don't know. I hope I got it close. Bless your heart, honey. Thank you for those sweet words. I very much appreciate every single one of them. But I never want to disappoint anyone. I never, ever, 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 ever want to disappoint anyone. But y'all, I will not be doing my fabric bunny tutorials. I just cannot do it. I mean, I can do it, but my goodness, I'd have to give myself a refresher course. It's been a long time. But I'll tell you true, you guys, I burned myself out to the point where I don't even want to look at a sewing machine. I don't know how many bunnies I made through the years. Bunnies and bears and ragdolls and mice and teddy bears and all kinds of things I made. And a lot of you have told me that you are familiar with the patterns that I used and so on and so forth. But I made their bodies, stuffed their bodies, made their clothes, put buttons in for their eyes, embroidered their noses and mouths, you know, and the whole bit. And as much as I would love to do for you what you would like me to do for you, I just won't. I know it's not something I enjoy anymore. I just made way too many of them. I just don't have a desire to do it anymore, you guys. I'm sorry. So I don't mean to disappoint you, Anna Lancey. I really don't, but I'm going to have to say no. I'm not going to be able to do that. Maybe there's somebody else on YouTube that does them. I don't know, but anyway, all righty, you guys, we are under a winter storm warning yet again. My goodness, I think I'm having deja vu. When this just last week, we had the same thing happening. Oh my goodness, going into the weekend. We're under a winter storm warning tonight. It's supposed to start like at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning, 3 to 5 a.m. And we're supposed to get 5 to 8 inches of snow. Then it's supposed to mix with sleet and freezing rain. And we're supposed to get ice. And we're supposed to get this and that and the other thing. And the whole bucket of works here. So if you live in these areas, or if you are in the line of this storm or any storm in your area, hunker down and stay safe, you guys. Anyway, I'm going to take you into the living room here in a minute. I'm going to say my final words here while I'm looking at you. Then I'm going to take that, I'm going to set it into place, and then I'm going to take you in there, and I'm going to reveal where this is going to sit. I can't talk. Where this is going to sit and what might be flanking it. So let me go into my final words and say, thank you all so much for stopping in here today. And thank you in advance for all of your comments and all of your sweet words and all of your hugs and all of your loves. And don't forget to pray for Kim, please. Say a little prayer for Kim. And I hope for those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits, hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. But don't go away. Come back, because the next little snippet of film will be me standing out in the living room revealing what goes around this decor. So until next time, y'all, and thanks for watching. Y'all take good care. Bye-bye. Okie dokie, you guys. Here I am out in my bay window, and there you can see the two-tiered tray. And I have moved my wrought iron table here in front of the windows, and I will try to give you a link to where I made this embroidery hoop wreath. Really simple to do, but it's pretty. So I have that up in the window, and there is my little touch lamp that I got from Collections, etc. You can see I have some milk glass there and another little colonial plate. My mom's bridal Bible there with a little praying girl on top. And then here are my two new little cream colored, although it's called beige at Wayfair, accent chairs. And they are just little. They are not huge chairs. You can see here is my, here's my other chair. Let me back off and show you the room. Even though I'm going to be doing my home tour, I will show you this room. I think they look beautiful, tucked up in there, right by that window. I love them. And I'm super happy with them. I got them after Christmas, right after Christmas. I ordered them and they came in. Actually, I ordered them before Christmas and they came in January. So these are the two pillows that were my bunny pillows that I hauled last week. But don't they look pretty on the back side like that? You are the only ones that know that there's bunnies on the other side. But anyway, I think the two-tier tray pulls everything together. It looks super pretty. It looks super cottagey. And I'm super happy with how it all worked out. There's a big flower arrangement I made when I got back from Nashville last year. I'm going to do a little jig here because I'm all finished with my decorating. My redecorating after Christmas. It only took me till February 17th to do it. But I'm really happy with how everything worked out. Really, really, really and truly. So, all right, you guys, that's it. I will try to give you a link to those chairs. I was able to purchase them 2 for $300. They are currently not on sale for that. But they're still a pretty good price, under $400 for both chairs. But as I said, they're little. They're not huge chairs. I can sit on them though, and they're sturdy, but they're not very big. So just know that. Alrighty, you guys, I'll go ahead and close this one out then. I'm so happy to be done. I will tell you, it's been a labor of love though. I've really enjoyed putting the house back into the blue and white cottage decor. I just am in love with this decor. I haven't tired of it yet. And I'm keep doing things to tweak it and to enhance it. And I'm just in love with doing my decorating like this. So, but anyway, I will be back as soon as I possibly can with my home tour. Y'all know that. So hang here with me and I'll have it up before Sunday. I promise you that. But it will take me a few days to get it all wrapped up and put together. Hopefully, I'll make your wait worth your while. Keep the questions coming for next week. I probably won't do them in the home tour, obviously, but I will certainly address them next week. All right, you guys. Love y'all bunches. Take good care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.